10 o'clock, we'll call the general government meeting to order. First up, we need approval of our agenda. Motion and support, please.
Move to adopt the agenda.
Motion by Pulaski, supported by Snell. All in favor?
Aye.
Vote. Those not? Unanimous. Okay, passed. Public comment. Any public comment today? Another round at the end of the meeting. No public comment. We'll move on to item 4. This will be the minutes from last month's meeting. I need a motion and support. To pass. Motion by Walls, supported by, who?
Willis.
Okay. Willis, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, the same. Passes unanimous. We'll go on to appointments. Okay, we only have 2 appointments today. Economic Development, Member at Large. The new term expires 2031. It's a vacant position. Village Manager from Brooklyn, Matt Swartzlander, has applied for this job.
Nominate Swartzlander.
Okay, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Suppose the same. He will be going to the full committee. Next, this is a doozy here. Employee retirement, new term expires 5/28. Current member is James E. Shotwell Jr., and he's applied again.
Nominate Shotwell.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed the same. He will be forwarded to the main board. That's all we have for appointments. We'll go on to finance. Welcome, Cecilia. No? Actuarial. Who's doing the actuarial?
Me.
Okay, go ahead, Steve. Mr. Chair.
You have the annual actuarial report from the retirement board. It shows the payments of what's been accomplished and where we're at. We are 26 years from the fund being completely shut down, but I don't quite figure that's how it's going to work. Well, because it's got to be there available to pay people until the last person passes away. So, yeah, but it's in a very good financial shape, and we'll be going forward with it. If there's any questions, please let me know, and I will get you the answers.
Okay, need a motion to receive and file this report?
Commissioner West.
I'll move to receive, then I got a question, Mr. Chair.
Okay, anybody support? Okay. Motion by Pulaski, supported by Snell. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Commissioner
I think it's worthwhile to note that if I recall properly, Mr. Chair Shotwell, the contribution amount by the county as to the general employees will increase in the future years as a result of this analysis. By a pretty, if I recall, pretty significant amount. It's about, I'm trying to remember now what the actual number is. I'm tap dancing here, but it would be 1.9 million, whereas currently we're not contributing even $1 million, are we?
No, we contributed the same amount this last year. Mike had to find it and put it in the 2024 budget. We have it 24, 25, 26, and 27?
It's a smoothing.
Yeah, it's a smoothing rule.
I think 26 is the last year.
The smoothing is what kind of makes it go up and down in a more manageable way, but as to the county's contribution to the plan, doesn't that increase fairly significantly from this year to next?
The annual required contribution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because we all know that Sierra has more than 26 years to go.
Well, we want to make
I have
sure
18.
Sierra gets what
I
we've
have
promised her, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And how many days?
17, I have 17.
And how many days?
I'm talking about live.
Well, the point is, there's a budgetary impact of the actuarial study.
Correct. And there is, because during Governor Schneider's administration, a certain legislature implemented some plans that require us to be mandatorily funded, whereas prior years, we did not have to be mandatorily funded.
The wisdom of such legislation is epic.
That it is.
Time for a group hug?
Oh, yeah.
Any more questions, Mr. Plesky?
I have nothing more, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we have a motion and support to put this on file. Oop, I'm in the wrong place here. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Passes unanimously. Okay, now we are into finance to Cecilia.
Yes,
Welcome. Sorry, I said finance and I assumed.
I understand. I know. All right, good morning. So I am here to go over the first quarter financial statements. So our benchmark is 25%. The expenditure year to date is at 25.9%, and I will address that in a minute. The 3-year average is at 24.2%, and we'll talk about that too. Our revenue percent total is 12.2%, and the 3-year average is 11.3%. So if we, looking on page 2, this is, our revenues are coming in as we expected, and it's positive, it's above our benchmark. One thing I do want to address is the expenditures, and to kind of explain why it's at 25.9 when the benchmark's at 25. So as you can see, the different totals, legislative, judicial, public safety, general government are in total within our benchmark. But if you were to look at the other total, we're at 32.9%, and the transfer total's at 28.4%. And the reasons for those increases are above the 25% is that our insurance, we have to pay that in advance, right? So we have one more payment that we have to do in July, and they're pretty large payments. Eventually, by the end of the year, it will catch up. So that explains that. And the other thing is with the transfers out, is our debt service payments. We have to pay those when those are due too. So that kind of explains that. There's nothing to be concerned about, but that's why it is above the 25%. One thing I will note, though, is that there will need to be a budget amendment due to the increase in our workers' comp. So that will be coming before you guys in a couple of months. We just say we have increases, and it's just kind of skewing the wage and benefit totals just because of that. So I will be doing that. A positive, a good thing, is that I'm not seeing, like, in the past few years, which is why our expenditures are like at 24%, is that we had multiple departments that had open positions that were just, and they were having a hard time filling them. I'm not seeing that within our numbers right now, so that's a positive thing. So that's, so we're pretty, I think, in good shape with all that too. Is there any questions?
Questions, board? Thank you very much.
Move to receive the report.
Yeah, motion to receive and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, the same.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Passes unanimously. Next up be the Register of Deeds, the 24 annual report. You gonna do it right from there?
Morning. All righty. So I've submitted the annual report for everybody to go over. We do show a slight increase, maybe just shy of 1% up from last year in our excess revenue. So that's good considering our market last year. Any questions on the report? I'm here to answer any questions you have.
Questions, board? Earl, do you have one?
I know you do.
Thanks, Mr. Chair. I volunteer me to talk. I'm glad to talk. If a document comes into your office, how rapidly is it available to the public?
It is recorded the same day that we receive it. Images are available online within the next business day, but once it's recorded, it's available immediately.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir. Need a motion and support to receive. Motion by Willis, supported by Snell. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, the same. Passes unanimous. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next up, we have item F, Parks. We're talking about a leasing agreement to the Cascades Foundation Manor House.
Good morning. Well, we currently have a leasing agreement with the Manor House and the Parks Foundation that goes back to 1993. You know, their whole goal of existing is to preserve and operate the Manor House, and they're doing a great job of that. They've put in just over $2.5 million since 1993. But while we have a lease in place, it's kind of outdated. It's actually between the Park Commission and the Park Foundation, not the county and the Park Foundation. So just through reviewing this in the last year or so, our attorney recommended that we update that and just modernize it. So really the major change is just kind of a different template, but the timing of the length of it is proposed to stay the same, which is through 2029 with a couple of different options after that. So pretty much same structure, just modernizing this with the county and the foundation rather than the Park Commission and the foundation.
We do an approval of the licensing agreement with the Cascades Park Foundation. Send it to the full board.
I'll move it, Mr. Chair, and then I got a question.
Okay, we have support?
Support.
Okay, moved by Pulaski, supported by Snell. Go ahead, Mr. Pulaski.
Thank you. So the rental agreement is $1,000 a month plus 8% of revenues in excess of $200,000.
Yes.
What has been the annual excess, that 8% excess? Give me an idea.
Yeah, it's only occurred once, I think. So I think we've got about 100,000 from that previously. I mean, the way it's kind of set up is they'll have money to put back into the building, and then excess beyond that is where it would go to a park project, basically.
So if they had net revenues, let's say, of 300,000, but showed that they spent 100,000 on the building, then there's no 8% excess to have. Is that right?
Well, the improvements would be separate. So this is for their operating budget for the Manor House.
Okay.
Yeah.
Net revenues, that's a difficult number. I mean, net revenues, is it revenues minus all expenses, or what is it?
Yes, I believe it is.
And do we get a report from them that, so we can chew through and?
That's something we added to this more modern agreement is a request to see their financials each year, which is, I would say, has happened before, but not routinely, but will happen routinely with this new agreement.
Okay. They're a foundation, so they file on 990, I assume. So within the 990, we could see the revenues they take in.
Yeah,
We could see that from an independent source that
sure.
that they have to file with the IRS, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be diligent about making sure they're paying the excess.
I agree.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir. Kyle, who does normally check that monthly figure? Does that fall to you or somebody else, or?
It would fall to me. Working with Cecilia is a good idea that we haven't, as far as I know, we haven't worked with the finance department on that in the past. But.
Yeah, I'm with Commissioner Pulaski. We ought to take a peek at that every now and again, unless it's written where it's so far out it's ever going to happen. Okay, we had a motion to support. All in favor of the licensing agreement and send it to the full board, indicate by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, the same. Passes unanimously. Okay, another park item, Sparks Park Grant Project to be tuck pointing at the Armory building.
Yeah, this is the next phase of improvements that we've got at the Armory Farmers Market project. So if you recall back in December is when you all approved the site work. Mercer's been kind of wrapping that up. April was the roofing project, so that is getting underway here soon. And this is kind of the next phase. If you remember, our goal is just to get that building and that site in really good condition for years to come, and then find a partner to operate it. So this gets us further along with that goal. So this is the tuck pointing. We did put this out to bid, received 3 bids, and we're recommending the lower bid here.
Questions, Ward? Okay, I have a question. Ram Construction Services, are they local or?
I think they're out of Grand Rapids. I don't think there's anybody real super local that does this work. I think they did the tower building here, though, Ram Construction, yeah.
Okay, so we have history there.
Yep.
All right, I need a motion and support to approve this and send it forward to the full board.
Support.
Motion by Snell, supported by Walls. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes unanimously. Okay, with another parks issue here. Sparks Foundation County Park restroom purchase. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so this is actually something we had planned for next year. We do have the funds available to do it now, though, and I think there's a benefit to speed this project up a year. So I think it was in February where I was here, where we were purchasing a restroom unit for Clark Lake County Park, and that'll be here in July, August timeframe. And now we're proposing to purchase a second one that would come at the same time. So we'd be getting this one pretty much a year earlier than we had planned originally. The company that usually gets the low bid on this, they've got a contract with the National Park Service pretty much that takes them through June each year. So if we wait till next year, it'll be about July or August before we could get this. But there's definitely a savings. This would eliminate some portable toilets at Sparks Foundation County Park. This would go near the south shelter just across from the Manor House. And then we're also proposing to relocate one that's just outside of the splash pad parking lot. The same company would relocate that. So by doing all that, we're eliminating 4 portable toilets, which would save us about $9,000 by doing this a year earlier than planned.
If we waited, is the price locked in or is inflation going to drive the price up?
Yeah, if we waited another year, I'm sure they would, we'd have to rebid it, basically. I'm sure that there would be a little bit of a price difference, but
We got the money to do it now?
yes, yep.
What do you think, board? Think do it now and save the inflation money? Or, I mean, a recommendation?
I'd move to, you said you got the funds for it, I'd move to do it.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion by Pileski, support by Walls. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, the same. Passes unanimously. Big day for the park, getting
Yeah,
2
big.
toilets in one day. Thank you, Kyle.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, move on to item I, administration, proposed updates to smoking policy.
Hello, HR has recommended an update to this policy. Again, as we always do when we update a policy, it goes through all of our department head elected officials, have an opportunity to review it, and this is the result of input from all those individuals. So this is recommended by HR for an update, and so it's presented to you for confirmation.
Okay, board, we have a chance to look at it, I'm sure. You've probably read it twice. Everybody good with it?
I'll support. We got people on it.
Okay. This will go to the full board. We have a motion and support? Okay, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Passes unanimously, and it will go to the full board. That's all the business items we have today. Other business claims. Make sure
Move to
you,
the claims.
make sure we pay the claims. And all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, the same. Passes unanimously. There are no other minutes. Reporting schedule next month is treasurer, parks, county clerk, and the fair board. Okay, we return to public comment. Any public comment? Jimmy, you're the only public here, I think.
No. I
Okay,
approve
you missed it.
The appointment of the Brooklyn manager.
You missed it, buddy, you missed it. Committee member comments. Oh, all right, the first public comment in 2 months.
Oh, first, okay. David Hammondtree, City of Jackson. Thank you all for the work you do. Have a nice day. Thanks.
Hey, you can come back next month, tell us again. Committee member comments. Earl?
You should know better, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
No, I have no comments. Thank you.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you.